Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. In the last video, we have seen couple of widgets called container, gesture detector and center, and the use case of container, which is on double tap. If I double tap this widget, then a log will come like container was clicked, like that. Okay, in this video we'll understand whether is it completely required to learn Dart programming language before getting started with Flutter. Okay, if you see here, you can see these symbols like brackets followed by equals to follow symbol and greater than symbol. In Dart programming language, it is called fat arrow notation. Okay, generally fat arrow notation is a replacement for flower braces. If you remove this fat arrow notation and use flower braces, and if you print this, if you cut this print statement inside this flower braces, then it completely works. Okay, if you want to minimize the code, if you want to write the code as less as possible, then we go for fat arrow notation. And there is also one limitation to this fat arrow notation. We can see in a couple of courses later in the tutorials. Okay, so in the same way, if you see here, we use uh, flower braces. Instead we can use fat arrow notation here. If I use fat arrow notation, it should be in single line. Then it also completely works. There is no issue with writing code using fat arrow notations. In Dart, if you know this concept, then only you can use this fat arrow notation in somewhere in the logic. Okay, if you don't know, then it should you should learn Dart programming language before getting started with Flutter. It is strongly advised to learn Dart. It is almost equal to Java programming language, but there are some few topics that are extended to Java, like few topics that are there in Dart but not in Java. In the same way, there are few topics that are in Java but not there in Dart programming language. Okay, so I'm going to start a Dart playlist from beginner to advanced. Okay, so if you complete Dart programming language, then we can jump to Flutter programming language, Flutter framework. Okay, so the people who know Java, then they can clearly see that like this is the class, and class of name my app. It is extending some another class called stateless widget. They can easily understand. But people who don't know Java, then it should be a difficult for them to learn to understand this logic. Okay, so for the next video onwards, I am going to start Dart programming language. Okay, already I have created a separate playlist for Flutter, but extending to that, I am going to create a separate playlist for Dart programming language too. Okay, in the same way, like I'm going to start my YouTube videos in Telugu language only, because many people are Telugu ones only. From the Dart programming language onwards, I am going to start my videos in Telugu language. Okay, to get start with the Dart programming language, Dart compiler to be installed in your local machine. uh, Flutter is already installed if Flutter is already installed in your local machine, then it's completely fine. If you are not installed Flutter till now, then you can go with the Dart pad. This is the online compiler, we can say. uh, Here dartpad.dev is the here you can play with the Dart compiler however you want. Okay, and this is the official dot online compiler. Okay, you can remove it and write the code from the scratch. Okay, so if you find this video if you find this video useful, please do like, please do share. And anyhow, I'm going to start a Dart playlist from the next video onwards. Thank you.